The next two questions I'm going to kind of combine into one. What do you think is going to happen to commercial office towers as we come through this? Is it going to come back?
I don't think office is ever going to be the same again. I think there's way too many technology companies out there that take up a pretty massive share of office space in general, but there's also a ton of technology companies out there that facilitate and promote work from home and remote work capabilities. I think many employers, including ourselves, are realizing that you don't need a physical office location anymore, or at least not nearly the same size as it had, and that you can, by unshackling yourself from physical office location, you can now hire nationally, which opens you up to a broader talent pool, makes it easier to find the right type of talent that you need. That's not necessarily dependent on being within a certain commuting distance to you. In some cases, you can find cheaper talent. So like for a company like ours that's in New York, where the average salary is, I think, 30% higher than most states, we can go to different parts of the country and find somebody who's smarter, more dedicated, more hardworking, that has a lower cost of living and doesn't cost the company as much. And plus, we don't have to pay the rent that we would have had to pay for that space. So, our bottom line, our costs go down, our profitability as a company goes up. And I really can't imagine, don't get me wrong, some people will go back, but I can't imagine it's ever going to go back to where it was before COVID.
I'm going to ask Dan the same question, not as a real estate lender, but we are sitting here in a low-rise building in downtown Toronto in the shadows of the big office towers, which have been empty for eons, it seems. What's your view on that, Dan?
I think I share Alan's view. I think a couple things. One is that we will return to the old normal. Everyone talk about the new normal. The old normal isn't that long ago, and there's a lot of businesses and lives and transportation and communication networks that are set up to service these downtown locations. It's not going to be an emptied out ghost town the way it is today forever, but for those that have the flexibility, and probably for the small and medium-sized employers, why wouldn't people choose a lifestyle where they're not commuting 45 minutes each way or an hour and 45 minutes each way if you're in New York or trying to get into Manhattan? So I think it'll be a mix. I'm not sure I've answered your question other than giving you both perspectives. I think you will also see increased expansion of non-metropolitan areas. The outskirts of big cities will continue to grow. Low-rise real estate or heritage buildings like we're in right now, I think will continue to be in higher demand.